Hey everybody, welcome to Krane Studios CRM, and of course this is a brand new site. Essentially it's with of course WordPress, and in addition to that, what we're looking over is an administrator. So if you notice on the left hand side you have your dashboard, customers, sales. So with the sales there's a little drop down menu. And with that, you have proposals, estimates, invoices, payments, credit notes, and items. And of course, we'll have further videos on that. And those are your little tabs. WooCommerce. So there is a little difference between WooCommerce and your customers. So let's say, for example, your customer wants to go ahead and buy something, but essentially it's not on your WooCommerce site, but you still want to have records of everything. You would go to your customers and then compare to just WooCommerce. So that would be just adding. And then you have your appointments. So that's essentially a link to your Google Calendar. So if you of course have either an iPhone or an Android or whatever phone you have, you just have your Google calendar on your home page or whatever page you like, and then everything will be essentially established in one central location. So your subscriptions, I don't have to really explain that more in detail. Of course, if it's monthly, every 2 months, every 3 months, if it's bi-weekly, whatever you decide, your subscriptions are there. Expenses, of course, for taxes purposes and accounting. It's really important to understand your expenses. Contracts for like web development and businesses of that sort. It's important to have contracts and whatever your business essentially is. So then you also have projects. So with the projects, let's say you have for example, I'm building a website, and somebody's interested in two different types of aspects. One's an app, and one is the actual desktop URL, so you can go into Google and search it, and then the other would be going to your app store and downloading the app. So those would be essentially two different projects. So that's where you would see that. Tasks, if you have employees, it's important to have your tasks for your employees and making sure that everything's on schedule. So if something needs to be done in 2 weeks, a week, 3 weeks, 5 days, that's where you'll have everything. Support, things happen, it's inevitable. So one of the essential factors about having everything in one central location is the support. Leads, the cool thing about leads is when you have this all set up, you're going to have, depending upon essentially what account you have, but you would have a cold lead, a hot lead, already a customer, and again, depending upon whatever you want, it's called a Kanban. So that would be your, so let's just go ahead and switch it to that real quick. So again, this is a brand new CRM, so this is right out of the box. So here we go. So you have a customer and a lead. So you can pretty much, of course, keep going on forever with this one. Alright. So then with the utilities, you have media, calendars, announcements, activities, database backup, ticket pipe log. So you can see the logs, reports. It's important to see all your essential reports for sales, expenses, expense versus income, and of course your setup. So this is out of the box. So since it's out of the box, you're really not going to see a lot of information. However, we are going to start doing tutorials and breakdowns of each individual bar. So your dashboard, of course, your customer sales, all that. So we appreciate you taking your time checking this out. It's extremely useful. CRMs nowadays are vital to a small to even a huge 500,000 plus employee business. We appreciate you. Thanks. Peace.